What's up, everybody? This is day 60 with using Douxds. I want to show you my face. I mean, you can see what you can see right here, but I'm going to turn my face side to side because those are the areas that I wanted to see if there's a difference in. But this is my face, day 60. So here we go. If you have to provide a little more context to, if you haven't seen it, maybe it's a figment of my imagination, but I feel because my problem areas that I presented, right, was blemishes. And granted, yes, I still see blemishes, but I have this belief that the blemishes, especially around here, have kind of been fading. They've been fading. But again, that could just be its natural process. Again, here's my skepticism with this whole thing. It could be the whole process, of just old blemishes now just fading away. Maybe it doesn't necessarily have to be Douxds. Maybe it's not Douxds that's helping it. But I mean, hey, I'll own it and have to add a couple other things in here. And maybe this is why you guys have to clearly be skeptical. But this is a true user's personal antidote, right? Let's also factor in that I also been walking out in the sun. So perhaps my darker skin now compared to previously is also fading out some of those blemishes. So is Douxds really helping? I don't know. So you caught me at a time where when I did day one, it was cold and I didn't necessarily was going out to get sun. I wasn't really going out to get sun, but now it's springtime up here and I've been taking walks, 15, 30-minute walks, and I've been on at least 5 of them. So who's to just say that they're fading because of the sun and not necessarily because of this tool, this device here? Um, I'll definitely say again though that I do feel smoothness in my skin once after using it. Um, I checked my nose to see if there was any what's that called, blackheads, and I don't know if it takes away blackheads, right? Next thing here, I grew some hair, so you can't really see it, but the issue I always cared about too was stopping. I would get bumps, razor bumps, which then of course would turn into scars, hyperpigmentation from that. And I don't know if that's necessarily gone away. Also, I just need to shave. See, there's all these little variables I need to control for, right? But I'm just wondering, because I do notice that the blemishes are not as pronounced, but I could be wrong. Also, I'm recording this in the evening time versus the last time when I recorded day one, that was in the daytime. But you see for yourself, and you at least here's another personal anecdote that you could hear. It was initially positioned and marketed for black men, for men who are, or at least how do you break it down? It's for men who are of color, and now he's trying to do everybody else. But now he's trying to market for all men, but it was definitely for us because of the fact that we have the issue with hyperpigmentation and the razor bumps and a lot of stuff like that. But I don't know. I really can't. As a researcher, I think I have a lot of confounding variables, right? I went out in the sun. Maybe the sun faded it. It's the lighting maybe, because when I did day one, even though I had I had this closed, even though I had that closed, still, even though I had this, this thing closed, it could make a difference still. Because now maybe the light is more on me. Because when it's light outside, sometimes it sucks. The light outside can suck up all the light inside from a camera standpoint. I've noticed that when I get on Zoom calls, right? When I have my ring light on, if I have the back windows open or whatever, and the blinds open, that'll just drown me out. You can't see me. It's now dark. It's just amazing what camera and lighting does. So, I don't know. I'm about to jump in the shower, so let me show you an after of what it looks like. You know, right now is before of day 60, but now I want to show you after on day 60. And let's see what it looks like from there. Me being my own worst critic, but also just using the whole idea of everyone's assessment objectively, they would definitely say, and I don't care if no, it doesn't matter about what people say. No. I'm being honest. Like, clearly I have I got some little scarring here. I got blemishes. I can see it. Like, this is not like a insecurity thing. This is an observational thing. Look, what's this here? That's obviously blemishes, and it's fine. It's not crazy. They actually look way better than day one, my friends. But that's because I'm thinking it's because I'm out in the sun. Anyways, let me jump in the shower. I'm gonna use Douxds, the nice hot shower, open up my pores, do that deep cleaning with Jack Black, and then report back to you soon. Also want to say I'm trying to control for a couple variables, right? Phone type, or at least camera type. If I used a different camera, then it would perhaps give a different look. So I'm sticking with using this iPhone to compare from between day 1, the first video you saw, day 60, today's video, and then of course finally day 90. Now I didn't do my own my responsibility of giving you a day 30, but hey, let's see how it is, because day 60 is a good day of fast forwarding and really jumping to see how significant of a change was there with this device that they call Douxds. So, I haven't washed my face yet. I'm gonna wash it again because I'm gonna give you a quick before and after, just today. There might be a difference as well. All right, we in the shower. Little Jack Black. Got to put a little bit on there, you know. Let's get to working. Now, here's another thing too. I want to question, and maybe I haven't looked at the YouTube on Douxds, but how is a man supposed to wash his face with this device? And I'm wondering, is he supposed to work fast? Is he supposed to work slow? Right? I don't know. If you look at the little Instagram videos that they put up, right, you'll notice how the speed of how they do it. And I don't know if that's for commercial sakes, or maybe you need to speak to a dermatologist on how one should be using an exfoliator of sorts. My guess is that you want to go slower, especially with the vibration, right? I rarely put this thing up super high, but I know I should, especially on days after I shave. Like, I didn't shave today, but if I shaved, I should have done that. I mean, I would put it up with high vibration so that it gets underneath those ingrown hairs. And thanks to someone teaching me at a barbershop, he was a Latino guy, a lighter skinned one, light skinned. He said, you want to know why black people get, black guys or whatever, it typically is us because we're the ones who shave, black men. You want to know why black men get razor bumps? Because your hairs grow in coils and curls. And so therefore it's prone to getting embedded, like growing back into the hair and getting stuck from actually like fully growing. And I wish I could say it more eloquent than when he said it. But like basically those curls on your face or under your chin or wherever they don't grow out as straight. And that's why white men, or those who have more straight hair, like who have straighter hair, don't have those problems with razor bumps as much as those with more coarse or curlier coil, like deep, heavy coils. So it made a lot of sense. And yeah, I get razor bumps. I am that use case. So I have to ensure Got done cleaning my face. Anyways, I'm gonna do a little more of this. See you soon. Okay, so I got out of a hot shower. I don't know if you see any difference. I mean, I went to the gym. Several hours ago, right? And now it's a faux pas. Which I try to do nowadays is to clean my face with just a rag, or at least wash it off after I get from the gym, because obviously I just don't want to increase the level of zits, pimples, whatever, acne on my face. I think just in this view right now, it looks like I lost some of my color. And I think when I'm putting on, what's that called? Facial moisturizer, or if I'm sweating, it also, I think, like, just some of that liquid, whatever sorts, whether it's through lotion, creams, gels, or whatever, or even just my sweat, it adds on an extra layer of color. Maybe I could do a side-by-side comparison today of this, and just to see, which I think I will do that, and I think that makes so much sense. Another thing too to add in is that Douxds recommends that you use this product minimum 2 to 3 times a week. That's what they mentioned 60 days ago. I don't know if they've changed that, and I'm still very skeptical who is the dermatologist or physician giving any of this advice to them. But I have been trying to use it at least 2 to 3 times a week, but religiously 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, and then Saturdays, just because I go to an event that I want to obviously have my best face forward. I think it's kind of okay to use it because, like I said, I was using, and I still use from time to time, this very abrasive, right, traditional exfoliator pad. And I'm probably going to use it tomorrow just because I know they say it's not good to constantly exfoliate your face, but I want to do it because of just whatever reason. But yeah, with Douxds, I think it's okay to kind of do that whole 2 to 3 week, just because of how soft the bristles are. And then also through normal use, the integrity or the strength of those bristles starts to wane and get weaker. So I do notice that it's day 60 and the bristles are I don't know what percentage, but it feels softer than before, than when I initially used it. So I see why it's okay to use a Douxds 2 to 3 times a week versus something like this, you know, especially if I leave it hanging to dry. These this little whatever, the abrasiveness of this sticks, and every time I still use it, it still feels rough, right? Until after maybe the 10th or 15th use, of course, because they make so many disposable ones. I get like 20 all in one pad, in one pack. Yeah, I don't know. Guys, you tell me what you think. What are your thoughts? Have you seen any differences? If you look at the before and after picture of day 1 versus day 60, what have been your experiences? Maybe your mileage may vary, right? Maybe my experience is different than yours. I don't know. But so far, I'm still very skeptical. Skeptical for many reasons. I have put in a little feedback to them as well, saying that the product needs to update. And I guess when I purchased the product 60 days ago, they had just undergone some kind of transformation in the latest update. So if you want to check it out, go check it out. You might have the better of the product. I don't know. I mean, this is how it is with all businesses, right? They always want to improve. You're going to get version 1.0, then version 2.0, 3.0, 3.4, 3.4.5. Now I'm speaking in software terms. But yeah, man, let me hear your thoughts.